Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Blue Archive episode number 6 reaction. So the previous episode, what happened was basically we got to know what was going on with the whole like Kaiser loan is how they're taking money from the Abydos and they're literally using that money to hire the Kata Kata gang to harass us. So we were literally paying for our own harassment, but they were kind of thinking why they were doing it, and they came to the conclusion that maybe like something big is going on in the background, and they want to shut our school down. So something like that. Either way, that's happening over there, and then we get to see a little bit about the problem solvers as well. How Aru and like her group, they were kind of in a situation where like the school that is Gehenna, they're actually trying to hunt them down. They're kind of on the run, but Aru has her own convictions. That is why she doesn't want to go back there. And and disaster strikes. They go to Shiva Ramen and Haruka blows it up, basically. Obviously, Abydos is not happy about it. Everyone comes in, they start having like a quarrel with each other. Aru's like in the middle of the whole situation. She doesn't know what to do, and kind of like says that, oh, I'm the one who did this. So yeah, says they started fighting, but then the Gehenna came in, and Aru's injured now, and now we are roped in into this whole thing. So a lot of things are going on at the same time. But I feel like today's episode we're going to see more of the Gehenna, and yeah, let's see how this goes. So yeah, episode 6, let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, the prefect team. There they are, Yuri and Chinatsu. Yeah, Gehenna. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Gehenna prefect team. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's sensible. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really convinced that she can properly. Okay, yeah, trouble. Okay. Kushner, yeah. There she is. Yeah. Yeah, but you're bothering us. Well, this is our area. Hmm. Political disputes. They have a little team behind them. No. Yeah. But then again, okay, it's a bit. Why don't you guys team up with them? Wouldn't that help? Mooskies just do whatever. Yeah, their ideals. Mm. Damn. Damn. Hey. Okay. That is crazy. God damn. Okay, yo, they're going off with the animation. Damn. Crazy. She's using like a single target weapon, like a sniper type of thing. But she's just so mobile with it. It's crazy. Sensei's here. Um, from yeah, Shale, yeah. Oh wait, Chinatsu knows her. Oh wait, yeah, in the prologue, I think. I think they. Oh, is this Akko? Akko's here. I think that was her name, as far as I can remember. Oh, it's a holograph. Okay, Amau Akko. Yeah. Hmm. Wow. Damn. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Like you're going to another person's territory and just trying to, like, what the hell is that? Like, would it be nice if we do the same in Gehenna as well? Right. Hmm. Threat. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it for now. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Great. Oh, hey, it's Haruka's bomb. What the hell? That's Haruka, isn't it? Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. She and her explosives. Right. Hmm. Okay, that's nice. She apologized to him. Oh, great. There's more of them. Oh my god, there's too many of them. What the hell? Oh, really? Using so much fun. Oh, wait, what? Why? Gehenna and Trinity. Yeah. Trinity. Need to get to know it. Oh, that's why. Hmm. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Part-time girl. Hmm. Yeah, just don't try to explode stuff, you know. Yeah, what? Oh, I. Oh my god, that was disrespectful. In the middle of the speech. Oh god. Oh. Wait, I don't remember playing this part. So I think we have went past the part up until where I've played in the game. Damn. Oh. Hey, someone's okay. God damn. Oh my. Okay, that's crazy. She whacked the grenade with the gun. Oh my god. I love the way she holds her gun. It's like in a very weird, like it's as if she's holding a baseball bat. Oh, there's someone there. Oh, yeah, Chinatsu. I think she's like a healer, isn't she? I think as far as I can remember in the game. Oh, okay. All right. Damn. Ooh. Oh, hey. Okay, that's definitely explosives. Yep. Oh my god. Oh wait, did she drop inside the? Okay. Well, everything is fair in a in a battle. Okay. Hmm. Okay. But for now, we have to fight. Yeah. Oh, oh my god, they're bombarding the place. What the hell? Like, Haruka would have been such a great asset over here with her shield. Makeshift shield. Nice. Oh, 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 that was good. Damn. Oh god, shoot it midair. No, I think they shot in midair. Oh no, wait, never mind. Oh, okay, that was crazy. Damn. Oh, right. Yeah, there's literally nobody left. The only way. Uh, Wait. Oh my god, Hina's here. Wait, did they? Oh my god, they left. Oh wait, they're different. Oh no, wait. Student council. Wait, so Gehenna has a student council as well alongside prefecting? Oh. We're the Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, Hoshino's here. Yeah? Finally woke up. She knows her? Wait, so Hoshino doesn't know? Okay. Special attention. Right. Hmm. Oh, she's. Oh my god. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Yeah. In the Oh, nice information. Yeah. Yeah, there's still a few like mysteries surrounding Hoshino which we don't know. Okay. Right. That was today's episode. Hmm. Okay, that was today's episode. So today's episode was quite a few things happened. First of all, the whole battle between Gehenna and Abydos and the problem solvers. Then we also had the oh my god. Then we also had the prefect team. Obviously, the prefect team was here. Hina comes in, and then the whole like Hina kind of apologizing to them. Not only that, Hina gives a little bit of a like an information to Sensei about the Kaiser loans, what they're doing. All these things happened. Now, one thing I need to understand, I'm going to read that part again. That they talk about the Tea Party, about the Trinity and the Gehenna. I need to properly understand that. So they got like a okay. I'll read that in the like detailed discussion sections. I'm going to read that. For now, let me just talk about this whole episode as a whole. So that was the whole thing. Also, so in today's episode, the problem solvers, they, I guess, technically now they are, we are friends, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it seemed like they kind of like like Aru kind of apologized about the whole thing to Serika. Serika was like okay, and then they like started working together. So I'm assuming we're friends now. I don't know, but like how this is going to go, because technically they are still hired to take care of the Abydos. When like they hired that third party hired them to take care of Abydos. So I do wonder what's going to happen on that regards. But I'm assuming we're friends now. I don't know, but let's wait and see. Other than that, yeah, everything else was basically the today's episode was basically filled with battles. Now, another important thing we got to see in today's episode, that is Hoshino's significance. Like this is, I feel like this has been hinted from the very first, like in the very beginning of this show, is that Hoshino has a few secrets or a few things going on which nobody properly knows about, and there's some kind of a like a mystery like surrounding her, and she seems like a type of person who has, like, what can I say, like she seems like, it seems like she has like some kind of an influence that is pretty, like, I'm not sure how to like explain this, but the fact that Hina immediately like recognized her, and she was like, oh, like, you're Hoshino, aren't you? And Hoshino was like, oh, do I know you? I'm not really sure, I don't think I know you. And she said like, oh, I've like, we did our research and everything, and she talks about that one incident. So all the things, like included, I feel like there is like, she has some kind of a significance that is that we still don't know. Like she has like a, like she seems like more of a more important character than comparing to others that we are seeing. Like obviously, like in Abydos there's so many students there, the students that we have. I feel like Hoshino has a special, like some kind of an importance that they've always been hinting from the, like from the things that we are seeing in the episodes. And I feel like we're going to get to know that importance maybe later on. But yeah, there's some kind of a secret surrounding her, like, and yeah, let's wait to see what that is about. um Also, the fact Hina literally said in the end, like, after Hoshino comes in, Hina was like, oh, so it's you. And then Indian kind of bows her head and she's like, I'm sorry guys for doing this, and they move on. Yeah, so I don't know, let's see, because yeah, I feel like they've been hinting this from the very beginning. Something big is going on, at least something surrounding Hoshino. Either way, yeah. Okay. A few other things. For example, we meet the characters, a few new characters here properly. Iori, Chinatsu, Ako, and obviously Hina. Now I am acquainted with them. Obviously, like I said, in the game I know them as characters, and so I'm acquainted with them. But I don't know much anything more about them. I'm just acquainted with them. Also, it seems like, this is one thing that I didn't know or didn't realize. So I just assumed that these guys were like the main, like, like the leaders of Gehenna or something. Probably not. They call themselves the prefect team. So there's the student council as well. So Gehenna also has a student council and a prefect team. I think so. Because so then, okay, so here's the thing. So that would mean, or were they talking about the general student council? Or maybe they were talking about the general student council. Okay, I'm a bit confused about this. Like, where they said like we are the prefect team, and then they talk about the student council. They were either talking about the general student council, or they were talking about the student council in their school. I thought while reacting, she's talking about like another, like I thought there's like two teams or something. One is the prefect team, and another is the student council team. But maybe not. Maybe they were actually talking about the general student council. Like, not really sure, because I'm trying to think. I don't like remember any other characters. There probably is, because like I said, I'm not really playing the main story for now because I'm reacting. So I have no clue what's, like happening in the main story. So the only knowledge I have about this show is from the characters that I see in the games. Sorry, in the game, and the individual characters, and like where they are from, this and that. That's where I get my knowledge about this, show from. Other than that, I have no clue. So, like, let me know. Is there like, were they at that time, were they talking about the general student council, or what? Is there like another group, which is like apart from the prefect group? There's another group in the school, which is the student council. That I need that I'm not really sure about. Either way, but yeah, like that's what we got to see in today's episode. Was there anything else? Oh, another thing, I think I need to mention this. I feel like they did the whole like animation slash choreography of this episode was point on. I love the way they handled the whole like choreography, I would say. Like the animation was, it was okay. It wasn't really that crazy good or anything. But I feel like the choreography was point on. And that's what it's called, isn't it? The way like the characters were moving and everything. Or the direction, of the fighting scenes. That was point on in my opinion. I love the way, like, like, because, usually in like most animes, like most of the battles are usually like, oh, like close up of characters moving, fighting. There's very few like, studios, especially like, very good studios and reputed studios who are able to do a good choreography for the battle scenes. Like, and it looks really interesting to watch. Like having good animation doesn't mean that it would have good choreography as well. But there's a few, like studios that really do that, and it's very entertaining to watch those fights, especially because characters do different thing there. I feel like that was done here perfectly. I loved the whole sequence of the battle, that scene especially, where Iori comes in, uses the gun as a bat, and the whole fight against I think Iori and Shiroko. That was fantastic. The way Shiroko got the makeshift, like the shield that she got, and was moving forward. Then she like threw the shield towards one character, jumped, did a backflip, taking out like the gun for another from another character. That part was very cool as well, where they shot the bazooka, the ballista thing, whatever it's called, and turned it like like this, and it literally misfired, and the whole bomb dropped on them. All these things were so well done. I feel like that was point on. Like, I wouldn't say the animation was the most amazing, but I would definitely say that the whole direction of the fight and the choreography, or whatever you call it, that was really amazing. I loved it. I very much loved it. Like I said, good animations are fine. It's all well and good. But when a fight scene makes it so interesting like this, like we saw today, that makes it more entertaining in my opinion. Because it wasn't the plain old fight scene like, oh, people shooting guns and like just going into cover and throwing grenades. It was unique. It was entertaining, and it was well thought out and well, like directed. That was amazing. I would give them full points for that. I really enjoyed the way the fight went. It was absolutely amazing. Especially, like I said, that Shiroko bit was amazing. Where Shiroko goes with the car door, and she, okay, you know what? Let me just watch that scene again. You know, First of all, since she was holding the shield, the others weren't able to see what was behind her. So when she moves, Aru was there waiting and shot the person who were shooting Shiroko. And then Shiroko goes in, does a black backflip, takes out the gun from the other girl, then brings out her own like gun, shoots it, throws the shield towards one of the other girls, and uses the butt of her gun to whack the other one. You know. So yeah, all that stuff. Very well done. Not only that, there's other scenes as well which was done so well. Like I said, Iori's fight was absolutely amazing as well. The way she like used the gun as a bat and at the same time as a gun as well. Like her going against Mutsuki, she goes against Mutsuki, whacks her with the gun. No, not that part. A bit before that, there was a certain scene that I really liked where she uses the gun to just completely clobber the opponents. Yeah, and the way she was like dodging and everything. Very well done. Very well done. I think. Yeah, I was very impressed by the way the fight scene was done. Anyways, so yeah, I just want to mention that. Other than that, was there anything else I need to talk about? No, nothing much, because I feel like today's episode majority of it was the fighting. So there isn't really much to discuss about, except for the fact that the Gehenna were here, and how Hina comes in. Hina also gets involved, because we saw how the prefect group, they weren't really like, they didn't really want to inform Hina about it. So like when Hina comes in, Ako was like, "Oh my God, you're here," that kind of like thing. So yeah, and that part, and the ending part where we get to know that their main goal, like at least Ako's goal here, was not the problem solvers, but it was actually the sensei. So they came here making this as an excuse that, oh, we are here to take the problem solvers in. She just wanted to be here and get the Shale involved in this whole situation and somehow get hands on sensei. And the reason why they were trying to do it is because of that tea party. Like I said, I'm going to read that part in the discussion section and try to understand what's happening. And they talk about like some kind of a report or something like that. So yeah, so that was their main goal. Right, and then yeah, then Hina comes in, Hina apologizes, and then they move on. And that's where it ended. So yeah, great episode. Yeah, let's see how the story proceeds. Now I'm trying to remember. I don't remember any of these in the game, so I think they probably have went past the section up until where I played the main story. I only played chapter 1 of the main story in game, but I remember there was a girl with a mask who comes in the end. That's still not shown here, so I'm trying to think, is this part still there where I've played, or is this part went past it? Because like, yeah, like I do, after like the anime ends, I do plan on continuing the game myself and reading the story in the game, because I've heard it's very good, so I plan on doing that. So yeah, so I feel like if this anime gets a second season, when I react to second season, I'll probably know everything, because I probably would have already played it in the game. Like, yeah, so this is like a blind reaction from me at least. But from next season onwards, if I react to it, then it won't be a blind reaction. I'll actually know what's happening, because I probably would have read it by then, the story part. But yeah, that's way in the future. No need to think about it now. Either way, yeah, like I'm not really. I cannot remember if this part was there in the part that I played. I cannot remember any of this. So maybe I'm just I've forgotten everything. Yeah, it's probably that I've forgotten everything, because I remember the up until the part where I played, that girl comes in with the mask from, I think she's from Hyakyoko. I think that's the name of the other school, isn't it? The one where, which is Japan themed. Hyakyoko, isn't it? Yeah. So she comes in with the mask, and that's up until where I played in the game, up until the end of chapter 1. So we still haven't seen her in the anime, so I'm guessing we're still not there. So yeah, anyways, so there you go, that was it. Now let me go through this episode scene by scene, and let me see if I missed anything. Okay, so the very first scene, we get to see Aru got injured, so she was like unconscious for a very good moment. While the Gehenna comes in, Iori is there, Chinatsu is there, and oh, another thing I forgot to mention it. Wait, so Chinatsu recognize Sensei. Did they meet in the prologue? Because that's the only thing that, you know, like, would make sense. Because like I said, I don't remember much about the prologue either. Even though I've played that in the game, I remember barely anything from the prologue, and they didn't really show the prologue in the anime. So the only thing that would make sense, the reason why Chinatsu knows Sensei, is probably because they met in the prologue, maybe. So something like that. I'm trying to think, did Chinatsu? Yeah, probably. It was in the prologue, wasn't it, that they met? I remember a few other characters in the prologue. Yeah, Chinatsu was there, I think. Yeah, in the prologue. There was that other girl, I don't remember any of their names. But there's the other girl, there's that girl, the girl who is like a, has like a, you know, like it's like a defender or something like that, like blue hair. She in game she brings out like some kind of a shield in front of her, like, you know, like a holographic shield or something to protect herself. I don't know her name. I think she was there. A few other characters were there as well in the prologue. And yeah, it's probably from the prologue that Chinatsu knows Sensei. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, I barely remember anything from the prologue, so right. Anyways, so yeah, so after that, so yeah, where was I? Okay, so the battle begins. Sensei is here, and Iori and Chinatsu is like they're waiting, and you know, and here we get to see that Chinatsu's like, not Chinatsu, sorry, Iori was like, oh, like, you know, we take care of them, we wipe them out if they get involved in this. But Chinatsu's like, no, wait, you know, like, we shouldn't, like, that wasn't what we were ordered to do, you know, like, so Shinatsu's more like, oh, we have to go and negotiate, while Iori is like, oh no, we can just, you know, if that doesn't work, we'll attack and this and that. But Chinatsu's like, no, we shouldn't do that. So they're having like a little bit of a, you know, like a communication mismatch over there. Either way, in the end, Yuri's like, fine, whatever, you know, I'll go and take care of this. So she goes, and while she was like, you know, coming towards us, Aru wakes up, and everyone's like, oh, are you okay? And Aru's like, oh, what happened? Like, what was I unconscious? So they tell her that the prefect team is here, and Aru's like, oh my god, and she was going to scream, but you know, thankfully, Kayoko comes in and just stops her from screaming. Right. So yeah, while all of this is happening, we still have not been able to contact Hoshino, so that's another problem. Anyways, Iori comes in, and Iori's like, oh, a few of the problem solvers have come here, so we want to deal with them. So, you know, we don't have no problem with you guys, so can you guys please leave? So basically that was her whole thing. Now obviously, the problem with this whole scenario is the fact that they decided to come to the Abydos territory, and they decided to take things in their own hands. That's definitely not how things work. If some people from their group has come to our territory, the proper way to do stuff, as far as my knowledge goes, is come in contact with the people who are in charge of the place. Tell them like, oh, this is a problem. A few of our people has gone into your territory. Can you please take care of the situation and help us out? Now, what you have to do is like wait for what the people who are in charge of Abydos comes, what conclusion they come to. If they tell you guys that, okay, you know what, you know, come join us, we will get them together, then they can come in and join us and, you know, like get things going. Or if the Abydos, like they said something like, okay, we heard your problem, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it for you and we'll present them to you, then you're supposed to listen to that and do it accordingly. Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Territorial disputes, not disputes but territorial situations, is that how it's supposed to go? Like, as far as I know, that's how it's supposed to go. You're the first thing you're supposed to do is come and contact the leaders and tell them this is the problem, and what they will decide you'll have to follow, because technically it is their territory. Even if it is your people who came in the territory, it is their territory. So I don't think this should be allowed, literally coming into your territory and doing whatever you want to. So I completely agree with Abydos. Obviously this was what Abydos was not happy about. They were like, this is our territory, you're coming here making a problem, like a whole mess over here, and without even coming and talking with us, you just started firing here in our territory. That's not how it's supposed to go. And now you're telling us, who are supposed to be the people who are in charge of this place, you're telling us to leave in our own territory. So that's why it wasn't sitting well with them. They were like, no, we are not going to leave. Like yes, if you want, we can, like, we'll deal with this whole problem solver situations on our own, and then like, you can come in and like, and then we can present them to you, but you cannot tell us what to do. But like, okay, so either way, so that was what was going on. Obviously, at first, a few of them were from the Abydos. They were like, "Oh, let us retreat." They have a lot of people, but Serika and Shiroko weren't having it. They were like, "No, in no way can we allow that." Obviously, Serika's like, the problem solver harmed, that guy from the ramen shop. So she's like, unless and until I have a word with the problem solvers, like, they cannot do anything here. Like, I have, like, I have my own like grudge against the problem solvers. So like, she's not allowing Gehenna to come and interfere here, neither is Shiroko. So either way, by the end of it, they decide that, okay, no, we ain't moving back. While Aru is seeing all of this, they were like, oh, should we leave? Like, Aru's group members. And Aru in the end was like, no, we ain't leaving, because like this problem, if we keep running away from it, we will be running away from our beliefs, and I won't let that happen. Either way, the battle begins, and like, Shiroko starts firing, Iori starts fighting them, and for a moment, Chinasu comes, in point blank range of Iori, and Sensei comes in over here, and Sensei's like, stop it. And Iori was like, what the hell? Who the hell is this? And then they realized that she's from Shale. So obviously now they're a bit hesitating, because obviously, since Shale is involved in this, it's like matters of the General Student Council, and Chinasu recognizes Sensei immediately. So all that stuff. And then Ako comes in. Obviously not the actual Ako, but a holograph of her. And like, Ako kind of scolds Iori and tells her that, oh, like, like, you shouldn't have done this, and yeah, you better write an apology letter to me, or something like that, she says. Right, either way, then Ako, I feel it's so hilarious, like, I find it so funny that Ako comes and chides Iori for attacking us and doing all of that, and then in the end, when we refuse to go along with their what Ako says, Ako also attacks us. So she literally did the same thing that Iori did. So why? What the hell is the point then? You scolded her for doing this, and then you literally do the same thing in the end. Yeah, obviously we refused your proposition, but I'm like, I'm saying, like, Abydos was 100% within their right to refuse the proposition, because they're literally coming from another territory, coming here and doing whatever the hell they want to. Why? Something like that. Obviously, I don't think they will be happy if we do the same to their territory. We just go in there and do whatever the hell we want to. I doubt they will be happy with that. So why are you guys doing that to us? So that kind of thing. I feel like the fact that they were so cocky about it is probably because they know that Abydos doesn't have much people, or like, to back them up. So like, so Yuri was very overconfident about the whole thing. They're like, ah, we can take care of it, that kind of thing. So yeah, and I feel like this is, I feel like this is like something, like a sentiment that is probably shared by most of the schools, because I feel like everyone, all the schools know, and I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this probably is the case. Like most of the schools here, they have like a whole group of people, a whole group of students and everything, like a proper organization. And then we have Abydos, who's like 5 or 4 people. So I feel like a lot of people, a lot of the schools probably unconsciously looks down on Abydos because of this, and doesn't take them seriously because of that. And it would, and from Abidos's perspective, it would be quite humiliating in that sense, because obviously, like, the other schools probably don't like take them seriously just because of their situation. So I don't know, this is just a guess I'm making, because I feel like this might be a thing, like, because we have Trinity, we have Gehenna, Hyakyoko, and maybe a few other schools as well. So all of them have like a proper school premises, a lot of students and everything, like all that stuff. And then there's Abydos, with like a 5 or 6 people. So I feel like that, they probably unconsciously looks down upon Abydos. I don't know, I'm not really 100% sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if something like that happens. Okay, either way, so yeah, so in the end, Akko's like, we came here to get the problem solvers. Would you help us out? So obviously Chinasu's like, no, this is like our zone, like you're breaking the rules by starting a war. No, she says this is like autonomous zone. Yeah, you're breaking the rules by coming here. Like, you shouldn't be the ones to decide how to deal with the problem solver 68. Either way, Akko's like, oh, then negotiations have failed, we'll attack you guys. So but before anything happens, Haruka comes in and uses her explosives to deal quite a number of damage on them. Musuki comes in immediately after that, and god, too many phone calls today, what the hell is this? Right, what was I saying? Yeah, so god damn, that completely took me out. Okay, so yeah, they start their battle. Musuki comes in, Kayako comes in, Aru's there, so the battle begins uh, in a full-blown way. Now, oh, here's where the thing, the whole part where they talk about sensei. Okay, so they say that Akko's goal was to get sensei to in their, like take sensei back with them. So Kayako says this, and Akko said, Kayako, you really are smart. I'll take this opportunity to tell you all about it. So here we go. It started at a tea party. Okay, Gehenna Academy and Trinity General School have a hostile relationship for a long time. Yeah. It is said that the student council obtained a report on Shale. Wait, just a minute. Yeah, so the Trinity got their hands on a report. Okay, it is said that the student council obtained a report on Shale. Okay. Although we get this information from our school's intelligence division, so back then Akko didn't know who Shale was at that time. Since the tea party has this information, we need to get to know it. Then I recommended a report written by Chinatsu and confirmed it. Okay. After the student council president left, Sensei has taken over the unknown organization. I do not know what impact this will have. So at least until the Eden Treaty is successfully signed. What is the Eden Treaty? I'm guessing. Okay. We, the prefect team, have to get Sensei on our side. Alright, so they're basically saying that, like, they have no clue about what's going on. So to be on the safe side, they just want to keep Sensei with them. just because like things might go south otherwise. So the basically what they're saying is like, since they have no clue or no information, much information about Charlie or Sensei, what they're planning to do is keep Sensei with them so that it doesn't go south and things don't go against them. For the time being, up until the treaty is signed. You know, and they're also like know the fact that the Trinity also has a report on Sensei. However, they themselves are in the dark, so Ako's not happy about that. To gain an advantage, she's trying to do this. Something like that, I think. Okay. And they came here like saying that, oh, we are here for the problem solvers, but this was her major goal. You know. So even Yuri and Chinasa didn't know that this was her goal. So they were equally confused. They were like, what the hell? So this was your goal. Either way, the problem solvers come out and they're like, we'll fight. And Serika's like, what the hell? Why? And Aru's like, I'm sorry. Like I shouldn't have done that. So like then like Aru also says that I cannot just go back and run away. That'd be like a third-rate villain. We'll stay here and fight together and get these people out of here. So they introduced each other, like the problem solvers and Abidos, each other's name. They introduced themselves, and then the battle. Okay, so yeah, they begin their battle. Sensei says like, I'm not going anywhere. So there you go. I love how disrespectful it was. Ako was speaking and Musuke just shoots the holograph, and Ako's like, how dare you? I was in the middle of yeah. So the battle begins, and like I said, I loved the way the battle was directed. The choreography and everything was just point on. you know that whole part, with little by little we get, we incapacitate all the members. First we get Yuri, then Chinatsu, and then Aru and Shiroko takes care of the few other people who are fighting. um that part was really good. Like Shiroko gets the makeshift shield and rushes forward. Aru backs her up from behind, and then that part was funny where they tried to shoot the bombardment thing, and they shot it, and its head was like this, like goes full up 90 degrees, and the bomb just drops on them. That was hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. That was really funny. Okay. Right, and there you go. All of this was happening, and then Hina comes in suddenly, and Hina's like, "What the hell is happening here?" And Ako's like, "Oh my god, you're here!" Either way, the Ako's like, "Oh, it's because of the problem solvers," and Hina's like, "What problem solvers? I don't see any problem solvers here. They've already went into hiding." So Ako's flabbergasted now. She's like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" Either way, Hina comes in, and Hina's like, like we're the ones who use military forces in another academies prior, like places, and clash with the students from the other academy. And then she also says, but you guys were also at fault here, weren't you? Like you guys tried to like disrupt our, like what we were trying to do. But like I said, I feel like the proper way would have been to, like first contact them and talk with them. They just came in guns blazing. That's not how it should go. Either way, while all of this is happening, Hoshino's here, and Hoshino's like, "Oh, I was taking a good nap. What's going on, guys?" And yeah, and this is where Hina's like, "Oh, so Hoshino, you're here." Okay, you've changed a lot since the first grade. Hina tells Hoshino, though I thought I recognized the wrong person. And Hoshino's like, "Oh, do you know about me?" And she says like, "Yeah, when I was in the intelligence division, I learned something about those students who need to pay special attention to. She's one of them." Okay. She's like, "Oh, am I that famous?" Takanashi Hoshino, I will not forget you after what happened. I thought you had left Abydos. I see. So Shale. Okay, so she kind of hinted that that is why Charlotte got involved with Abydos. Maybe, something like that. Either way, Hina decides to just be like, you know what, whatever. I'm sorry, you guys, that this happened. You know, my school, my students shouldn't have done this. So she apologizes. She like bows her head and she's like, yeah, we're going to retreat. Before she retreats, where's that part? She goes to Sensei, tells him something, and then leaves. So when they ask Sensei, like Shiroko's like, what did she tell you? Okay, so what she said here is like, okay, let me read this. In the abandoned desert of Abydos, the Kaiser company is a corporation is plotting some sort of conspiracy. Sensei doesn't really say that to Shiroko and any of the others. He keeps it to himself for now. But we need to remember. So this is what's happening. I guess we do need to deal with them as well. So I do wonder why Hina told that to Sensei. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, and then that is where it ended. So yeah, there you go. That was today's episode. Really good episode. We met the few new characters, and yeah, the problem solvers. We're good with the problem solvers now. Hopefully, they play nice with us from here onwards. Hopefully, Haruka doesn't bomb any other shops or anything. Right. So yeah, that was it. That was today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode number 6 of Blue Archive. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next videos, next week with another episode. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.